Tracker weather with meteorologist Bill Guile. Brought to you by the Preserve Sporting Club and Resort.
Good evening, everyone. It's been a soaker of a day around here, especially from the afternoon on now into this evening. And rainfall amounts across much of the Ocean State now at or exceeding an inch of rainfall, although Providence itself hasn't quite gotten there yet, but it will shortly. And as you get down to Wakefield, over an inch there, and Westerly is over an inch and a half at the present time. And if you're in southeastern Mass, you're catching up now, going through some of the moderate to heavy rainfall that is working into the region, which you can see right now. This area of yellow and orange showing up, and these are the moderate to heavy downpours working on through. Rainfall rates about a ½ inch per hour, a little bit more in some spots. But notice now we've eased up in most of Rhode Island and back through Connecticut. In fact, a little bit of a drier slot trying to work in. I say drier slot because we're getting rid of some of the steadiest rains. It's tapering back to light showers and drizzle, and that's what we're going to contend with for the rest of the night. But it is still raining pretty good here in Providence, where it's 51 degrees. That wind out of the east-northeast, keeping things on the cool side, not only here, but all around southern New England at the present time. Everybody's fairly similar, the lower half of the 50s, with a few cooler pockets as you add some elevation, heading up into Worcester County. Worcester's kind of chilly at 44 degrees under this rain-cooled environment that you see right back all the way through New York State. But once you get out of it, those temperatures will warm up nicely. And that's what's coming in our direction as we move through the weekend. We're going to get back into a warming trend. But for now, we're having to deal with this area of low pressure, which is pretty much at the moment anchored over Atlantic City. And it's going to work its way through Cape Cod Bay overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning, and then get up into the Gulf of Maine. And once it gets up there, we'll start to get some improvement during the course of the day tomorrow afternoon. So this is what it's going to be looking like. Now, as that's happening, the breeze is going to be kicking up tomorrow, so you're going to notice that. You could be getting the winds out of the northwest, 10 to 20 miles an hour, maybe gusting up close to 30 at times. But as it departs, high pressure settles in. That brings the clearing skies Saturday night and sets us up for a delightful Mother's Day around the region. And it's going to continue into next week as the high settles to the south. More warm air continues to come in. We're going to stay in the 70s all week long, maybe touch 80 degrees in a few spots around Tuesday. And it'll even get a little touch of the mugginess coming in Wednesday and Thursday. You'll see that in the 7-day. All right, here's what's going on again near term as we move through the weekend. Here's the heavier downpours, but most all of this is going to be out of here in the next hour or so, and it's just lighter showers and pockets of drizzle that'll continue through the evening hours. Another round of shower activity coming in towards midnight, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. It'll move on by, and then another batch of shower activity has to rotate through tomorrow morning. That'll be the last one, and then we'll start to dry out as we go into the afternoon. So rainfall amounts still to come on top of what we've already added are going to be about another ½ inch to as much as 3/4 of an inch through tomorrow morning, and then that's it. We're done. So let's finish out the forecast through the weekend as we go through Saturday afternoon. Clearing conditions working in, temperatures getting into the low 60s. We'll start Mother's Day Sunday morning off in the 50s. Lots of sunshine. It'll stay with us all day long. I think we're actually going to head into the low 70s. And those 70s will stick around Monday, in fact, all the way through the rest of the upcoming week. And like I said, it'll tend to get just a little bit on the muggy side Wednesday and Thursday. In other words, the dew points coming up to around 60, while the air temperatures are in the 70s. That's your latest forecast.